Hello, everybody. Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 2. This is episode 4, and I hope all of you are enjoying this brand new season thus far. I know I am. I'm having a lot of fun, and it's been great working on our one chunk starter house and also decorating the inside. And in the last episode, we also finished working on this pathway that goes past DB's house and wraps around to the side of BJ's blacksmith. Again, I've been having so much fun working on creative stuff. Last season, we really didn't get too much into the creative builds. Yeah, we made a village, but we didn't get to work on anything like this walkway or go into too much detail on the buildings like we did on the house. So I've really been enjoying this. We've been spending the last few episodes over here in the spawn area. And for those just joining us, first of all, welcome. And to get you caught up on everything that's going on, what we decided to do for the beginning of the season was every member was going to build a one chunk starter home or base in this area here. So you can see all of the amazing builds that are around here, even over on this side, and it goes further back. And yeah, this place has definitely been built up a lot since the beginning of this season. So again, I've really been loving it, been loving seeing everyone and interacting with people. And man, again, I am super excited for this season. To start things off this episode, what I thought we would do is build ourselves a proper chicken shop in the shopping area. So I went ahead, I cleaned out this chest so far. This is what I've had since I've last cleaned it out. And I have just a row of cooked chicken, but I already have another full shulker box of cooked chicken. So again, we are getting quite a bit, and I think we can finally, again, make a proper shop of it. For those who remember, we were selling chicken right here out of a chest for a diamond per stack, but I think in this case, and I've learned from my mistakes in the last season, because it didn't sell too well. In fact, I think maybe the whole season we only sold about maybe 2 diamonds worth of chicken. First of all, I think the fault in what I did was I started selling food like middle end game, so everyone had farms established. So what I wanted to do this season was actually start early game and try to sell some chicken that way. And we've had some sales. We've made sales at 2 diamonds a stack and also a diamond a stack. But what I thought I would do, again, just to sell chicken is I think I'm going to go ahead and sell the cooked chicken for 2 stacks for a diamond. So let's go ahead. We're going to head over. Ooh, that's a little laggy. We're going to head over to the shopping area and let me show you what I've come up with so far. All right, we are over in the shopping area, and this place is getting a little bit more built up, which is nice to see. Now, for my shop, if it isn't obvious already, my shop is right here. Now, last season, we made an RFC, and that was a play off of KFC. It was Rogue's Fried Chicken. But for this one, I just wanted to get my shop up as soon as I could, so I actually made this late last night. The inspiration kind of just hit me to make a chicken. I mean, it kind of tells everyone what we're selling. I guess you can assume we're selling eggs. But if we head inside, nothing special going on right now. Again, we have cooked chicken, 2 stacks for a diamond, and I do have a note for a redstone upgrade coming soon, which is what we're going to work on for the beginning of this episode. So you can see I already have 3 rows of cooked chicken plus the row that we have there. So, I mean, I'm hoping at least, we can sell out of this chicken early and make some diamonds early on before everyone gets their food system or whatever they do established. First things first, let's go ahead and place down the red kit right there. And this is my redstone shulker box that contains all of my redstone supplies. A play off of the word med kit, red kit. I mean, you get it, right? So this is what we've had since Season 0. So this, again, is my redstone supply box. And then what we're going to do is knock out this floor here. So I've already kind of started, and I probably should make an axe. It would make it go a little bit quicker. I do need to dig down into the ground once we get the flooring out of the way. Now, before I made this shop... Ooh, it's getting nighttime. Before I made this shop, I didn't measure out how this was going to work. The redstone idea kind of came after the fact. I was just going to leave this as a chest, but I figured that was pretty boring. So hopefully we can fit all of the redstone within this area here and also down below. A little progress update. I have the droppers installed that are going to distribute the chicken. Again, we are looking to give 2 stacks of cooked chicken per 1 diamond. And you can see how far I've had to push the chest forward. We almost went outside of the shop. Now with that, I'm wondering if I should make the payment also go into the same chest that we received the chicken in, or if we make this spot here a place where we can throw down the diamond and then trigger the whole system. I still have to work that out, but for now, we do have this in place. These 2 droppers are going to feed that hopper. This dropper is going to feed the chest, and then the top droppers are going to feed those hoppers, which make their way down into the chest. So it should speed up the process in distributing the chicken, and I have all the redstone behind it wired up. The only thing left to do now is to wire up the clock circuit down below. After some trial and error, I think I finally got it figured out. The redstone is all set up and ready to go, and the build is a lot messier than I originally had intended. So in a creative world, I was able to make it nice and clean, but because of the size of the chicken and the space I have to work with, I had to put the payment system here, and because of that, I had to work out all the redstone to try to fit there so we can get everything working and also not cross-wiring with each other, if that makes sense. So hopefully did this right. We have chicken in all these droppers, going for 2 stacks. So right now I'm using sand as payment, so we toss that in. Okay, it's doing its thing. That's a good sign. Then we just wait and see. Oh man, where's the chicken? So this is not being powered at all. The timing circuit worked. What happened back here? The powered. What went wrong? Here, okay. Let's break this open real quick. We'll go ahead and troubleshoot this camera. This is the zooming. Yeah, okay, because this was powering absolutely nothing. Okay, now this should do it, hopefully. I did have to change the wiring to the droppers because, again, it isn't the design I used in my creative world. I had to kind of improvise with the space I was given, so hopefully with everything I did, it should give us the right amount of chicken. So let's go ahead and do this. That's working fine. And again, we are going for 2 stacks of chicken. Let me just see if this is actually being powered, if I can open it. Okay. So we have a stack there, and don't mind the junk. Hopefully we end up with 2 full stacks. Oh man, okay, we are just short. Okay, I had to completely rearrange all of my redstone in the back, and I finally got it to work, and it's giving me the amount of chicken that I needed to give me. Again, we are going for 2 stacks. I even added an inventory light, so it lets customers know that when we have chicken, the light will be on. So let's go ahead and give it a test. Again, the chest is empty. We toss in the diamond, and then we go ahead and wait, and I didn't realize that it was quiet. I guess that is pretty nice. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and see. It is coming in pretty quick. We have about a stack at the moment. And let's just wait. Yeah, that is coming in pretty quick. So that is very convenient. And again, that's what I was aiming for, because we don't want to wait a long time for, and it looks like a bit of lag too. All right, there we go. We have 2 full stacks of chicken. So this thing is working perfectly, and the shop is officially open for business. And for those interested in the redstone, if we take a look in the back real quick, again, I had to rewire everything. So this is what I had to do to make it all work. And again, we have all of this down below, and I just have these dirt blocks here just so I can walk around and restock my droppers. This goes to the inventory lamp, so as long as we have items here, this will be powered, and then that lamp will be powered. But of course, if we run out of inventory, this will not detect anything, and therefore the lamp will be off. And I did show you what it looks like down below, but let's go ahead and take another quick peek. And again, nothing has really changed. I don't think. It's been a little while. But yeah, all of this is all wired up, and as you saw, the system is working perfectly. But with that said, we are all done with this project. Now we are going to meet up BJ to discuss another project. So let's go ahead and meet up with BJ.
All right, so we're here with Mr. Rogue Fox, who is going to design the Nether killing system.
Yep,
I guess we
attempt
could
to.
call it attempt to anyway. No, with his redstone wizardry, or at least something anyway. So I thought I'd come and show you. I know you've seen a little bit of this in the video, and I've been doing some work on it today, but I thought I'd at least show you around the cave. And people have asked me, what does Rogue get out of this deal if he's building the killer? And I think that maybe this is a good time to negotiate. Although there's not really a negotiation. I think we were just going to split the string and stuff. You know, you can use whatever you need out of it.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we were talking about. I know we discussed possibly doing, if I was going to grow some, I'd be bamboo. I think we were talking about scaffolding.
Yep.
And other than that, it'd just be fun. This is actually like a really fun project. I really like what you did with the place. I haven't seen so many spawners in one spot.
I wish I could get the other ones turned on. And I think someone has suggested in my last stream that I turn on the skeleton spawner with my my camera account, but it just feels a little bit cheaty to me. Even though I think there are some people on the server that do that. But
right, yeah, I don't know. I feel like yeah, it does feel kind of cheaty, but then I don't know. Understand people don't have all the time to be on either. You need AFK, so.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, here I'm going to turn it on. You want to stand over there? I'll turn it on for you. I don't know if you've had a chance to actually activate it yet.
No, I have not. I didn't want to touch anything when I saw it earlier. Knowing me, I was probably going to break it. I saw the lever. I was tempted, but no, I haven't touched anything yet.
It's a little disconcerting to see that many spiders drop at once. So it's here you go.
Oh wow.
And that was just one cycle. They don't have the Triton killer turned on right now because I thought you could get the full effect of the. And this is the one drawback also of having this little elevator here is that sometimes.
Oh, one.
Come up and say hi.
Oh, okay. As long as it doesn't do any damage. Now.
It could.
Maybe it's just dark, but is this a hole I can fall into?
No,
right.
You do not want to fall in the hole. I opened that up so that you could just kind of have a quick, direct look down because it's a little hard to see from the edge.
Yeah. I was looking at it. I'm glad I was crouched. I thought there was glass, and I almost walked right down into it.
That might be an exact replay of pretty much at least one of the times that I died the last couple of days. And I lost all of my stuff because
oh,
you can't
man.
get back down in there again. So, but here, I'll turn on the Trident Killer really quick.
Okay.
So that you can see that working down there. So at least you know where. I'll show you where the switch is too. So that if you're down there working and something gets in your way, then you can stand over here and then the XP will come up and get you right in that location. At least some of it comes up anyway. Not as much as I'd like, but instant strength apparently.
Now with the spider coming up, occasionally, will it come through and actually knock us off into the pit of spiders?
At least one of the times I died, yes. So it's a good idea to keep that closed. It's,
okay.
What I've been doing is that's a good way to like to do that to set where I need to be, and then I'll close it from there, and the next field get you.
Okay.
The block that you're standing on is the last one that will activate all 6 spawners from that direction. So.
Oh, okay.
If you stand on top of the trapdoor, it won't work all of them.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll show you really quick where the current lever is to turn off the Trident Killer so that you can disassemble it if you need to or whatever you want, but that's it right there.
Oh, okay.
And then this is a good place to go down to. Since I was doing work over here, I don't have my ladders anymore, but if you drop down in here, I can take you down and show you all the stuff down below.
Okay, ouch.
Ouch.
I'm going to go ahead and take off my boots. I don't know if that's going to mess anything up. I have Frostwalker on these, so...
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
You're very smart and thoughtful. I appreciate that.
That could have been bad.
But yeah, so all that stuff just kind of drops down in here. And of course, all this stuff's going to get torn out. You can see a little bit of the obsidian over here. And that obsidian is the box of obsidian that I had built around this. And so most of it's actually still intact.
Okay.
That when we tear all the rest of this stuff out, then most of that obsidian is there. So if you get to a point that you want to tear that out, go for it. You know, all this stuff. Most of the obsidian box is there, so hopefully that still works for you.
Okay.
And then this is right now. This is where all the drops are coming in, but most of it's just from construction, so there's not
Gotcha.
much in the way of. But yeah, that string and those spider eyes are all from that little test we just did. So
Oh wow,
pretty.
just that
You
first
can get quite a
batch.
bit out of it.
That's
Yeah, that first
really
batch
good.
is almost a stack of string. So
Yeah.
I think it probably helps that I was holding my looting sword when the trident killer was going. So
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah, I did too until someone mentioned it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. If I do that, I'll get more drops that way.
Right, and I've never used a trident killer, so that's why I'm like, I don't know anything about him.
Oh,
Might have to buy one of your kits I
interesting.
saw there. Or
I'll give you a special discount for your assistance. In fact, I might even just give you one if you want it. I'll even install it if you need it.
oh yeah, that would that'd be great. So I'm supposed to build the killing system, but want to have you install the killing system for me.
Yeah, I guess if we need to, that works for me.
Sounds fair.
This is the portal. So when I built the little box of portals down below the killer, we can go ahead and break some of this out probably right now. I built this one, and so I have already linked all the portals together. I know that they work really well. So this location I know works, and I think it could move this direction if it needs to,
Okay.
a block or two, and it should be okay. But otherwise, I'm not 100% sure. But if you tear all that stuff out around those portals and get it lit again, then you can move it around however you need. But yeah, this is and also if you go up, I know I have my stairs that go up to the shopping district up there. If you need to rip them out, don't worry about it. I'm happy to work around those. You can do whatever you want here, my friend.
All right. Sounds good. And again, I know we were been discussing how to actually, since this is the Nether and we can't use water, discussing ways to keep them down because I know they're inclined to just go to the ceiling.
Yep, I think so. And I seem to recall this from Java, and I don't know if this is the case in Bedrock, but I think they're also supposed to be attracted to light. And
Oh,
so
really?
I don't. Maybe if we want them to go up, perhaps putting glowstone or something up in there, maybe that'll attract them up. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I just seem to recall that as a possible way of tricking them to go where you want them to go.
Okay. I think probably another good way is, I guess, if they see us, then they'll be want a piece of us and just hopefully come down to where we want them to be.
That's a possibility too. Yeah, and we talked about maybe even, I don't know if triple piston extenders work in Bedrock. I've never tried to even build one. But that was the other thought too, is maybe that we can push them down from above into a single block down below or something like that, or a couple of blocks. And I
Yeah.
didn't have fence posts in here because those fence posts are, of course, more than a block high, and I was actually surprised at how high up they sat. That's why I was able to put in this trapdoor and have this gap that's looks like more than half a block, and they couldn't get through. This was trapping them from getting through. So I
Okay.
thought that was kind of interesting.
Nice. So then they can, and then they could still see you through it. I'm guessing.
Yep. But they couldn't get through that gap. They could see me.
Okay. Yeah, because it's what, a block and a half technically, the fence posts.
Yeah. Yep. It is. Even though it looks like it's only a block, it actually is a block and a half.
Right. Yeah, because we can't even jump on top of them. Yeah. So.
That was kind of funny.
Right. So it looks like I'm going to have some work cut out for me then. Again, without the assistance of water, we're just going to have to get creative. I know I shared an idea. I don't want to spoil it. But I do have an idea of how we can try to keep them, like you said, contained in one spot. I'm not sure if it's really going to work, but I think it would be pretty fun to see if it does. But
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to it.
Yeah. It'll be definitely some trial and error, and if I know you have a bit of work cut out for you in the overworld, so at least that gives me some time to figure things out on this end, on the nether side.
Yeah, totally. I still got a lot of work to do in those caves to get them to where I'm pretty happy with it. So I think we got a couple of weeks probably before this has to be kind of fully up and running.
Okay, well, at least I have a deadline and also some time.
Totally. All right. Well,
All right.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you build.
Yeah, me too. Because I have
Thanks
no.
Thanks for being my partner.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, this was. Yeah, as soon as you mentioned that you found this and you asked if I wanted to help out, I was all in. Because yeah, this is. I've never seen. Was it nine spawners? You have 6 spawners.
Yeah, there's 6 active, which I think the most I've ever had is maybe 4. So it's
Yeah.
pretty interesting to try and make it work.
Yeah. And it looks like you got that part working, so I definitely have to
Yep.
keep up my end of the deal here, the project.
Sounds good. All right. Well, I guess we'll get if you run into any problems, let me know. I'll be happy to try and help out.
All right. Yep, we'll do. I will do
All
that.
right, man. Thanks.
Yep.
We'll see you later.
See ya. As we begin to wrap up today's episode, what I wanted to do was head over to my base area because we haven't seen where I will be having my base. So this is the area that I chose to be in. Again, we have open plains. I do have some big ideas for this season, and again, I do plan on following through with those big plans. But before we ended the episode, I just wanted to show off the area that I will be basing in. And we have BJ just to the north. We have his zombie village just over the hill over there. And then I believe DB is out that way past the spruce forest or the taiga. So I'm really excited to get things started over here. But with that being said, everyone, we are going to end today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.